Yo, what is up? We are back playing more of this
How
game
did you
now.
get all the way over there?
We're over here. Let's take this.
Impressive. You realized how much of a waste of time you are and took a shortcut. You're much closer to the elevator, so well done, Inspector. Now, you're not supposed to be in that part of the facility, but never mind. You will be taking what you see here to your grave. Don't worry, it's just a standard non-disclosure agreement.
Einstein is in the building. Einstein is in the building.
Inspector, I admire competence, and you've shown some. So let me tell you a bit about my technology. The panels that you've lit up to power machinery, those are the photon power cells. You see, my former partner, Arthur, designed this part of the facility. And when he did, he used primitive copper for wiring. Once I increased the voltage, it melted. So I bypassed that idiocy by retrofitting doors, lifts, etc. with photon power cells. Those power cells function as both energy converters and switches. Clever, but you'll realize their true purpose once Lightmatter makes its way into the world.
That's cool, bro. Just get this. Okay, so now we have 3. We can't do anything on this level, so let's just ignore this. We can do this. Okay, I know what to do here.
You know, when Arthur's wiring overloaded, I was fortunate enough to get stuck in an elevator with my engineers. But I make the most out of bad situations, so we had an hour-long conversation, much like this one. I talked and they listened.
Jesus Christ. Huge. IQ in the building, IQ in the building.
Inspector, let me enlighten you. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Conventional solar cells were a pile of junk until I got my hands on them. I improved upon them using photon crystals and created photoelectric cells that were actually efficient. Of course, when I succeeded, a cabal of my competitors, journalists, and windmill enthusiasts formed to try to undermine my achievements. Why did I expect any different? Competing with me is like an ant competing with a boot. Overwhelming. You seem intoxicated by opening and closing that door. Is this the first time you've held real power in your hands, Inspector?
Shut the fuck up, cuz. I'm just gonna put it there. I don't think that's the right decision to make, but I think it's a decision I can make. There we go. I need to use my brain. I need time to process information. The fuck? No, one of them has to be over there. Bruv, what? Fucking hell, bruv. Your boy is actually learning. Brain IQ increasing. Brain IQ increasing.
Impressive. You're the smartest inspector I've ever met. A low bar, sure, but a bar nonetheless. Oh, hold on. What an interesting phone call. My security manager, James, just got a hold of our government contacts. They told him that we were not scheduled for an inspection today. And since you are not on the guest list, James doesn't know who you are. But I do. It's obvious. You're a journalist. It fits. Your kind always go to such extremes for your stories. I would like to remind you that freedom of the press does not extend to trespassing. We'll have a talk once you get out.
The IQ's brimming. Are you fucking cocking me, guys?
A journalist. I've had my fair share of experience with your kind. Always trying to make me show a sign of weakness. So let this be a reminder. I have none.
I think I know what to do. I need to twist that. The time waste. I'm not trying to speedrun the game, but I'm trying to Not these puzzles slowly, bro. Our IQ is increasing. Our brains are thinking.
Since you're a journalist, you must be here to investigate the merits of Arthur's accusations. Yes, I read the papers. I like to keep myself misinformed. Do you know what makes his lies so convincing? The small amount of truth he uses. Yes, Lightmatter caused hair loss and other minor side effects. But I solved all of that with the mineral decontaminators. And what did Arthur do? He poisoned our employees, exaggerating those side effects in his crusade to destroy me. Jealousy can be so ugly. It can be so all-consuming. It consumed our partnership, it consumed our friendship, and it almost destroyed this entire facility. Journalist, Arthur's poison project severely damaged morale. My employees weren't just losing their hair, they were losing their identity. So besides installing the decontaminators, I ordered a container full of wigs. It was a success. Everyone started using them, except me. I don't try to cover up facts.
Einstein is not in the building.
Do you know how I lost my leg? Before the facility, Arthur and I were climbing this mountain as it started shifting around us. The quakes mangled my leg beyond recognition.
Fucking hell,
and
bro.
that coward left me there to die. But I went deeper into the mountain and came back with a photon crystal. Add that to your article.
And that article. You merely are a product.
So, journalist, you will soon be out of here. But before you write a hit piece about the quote-unquote deadly shadows of Lightmatter, let's get the facts straight. The shadow anomalies are not spreading beyond the facility. They are local to the core. Also, we have had countless test runs on the core before today, and there have never been any signs of shadow anomalies. There is a simple explanation for that. You see, my engineers desperately strive to impress me. So during the launch event, one of them turned up the core's energy output. Understand, for every 100 megawatts I spend powering the core, I normally receive 107 megawatts. And today, that number increased to 111 megawatts. But I take full responsibility for my engineer's wrongdoing. I'm finding a solution, and he's finding a new career. Actually, he's probably dead.
Wish my grab was just a bit longer, it feels a bit short. Oh shit. No.
When you write about these shadows, be mindful of the words you choose. What changes nuclear power from a weapon to an energy source? Words. Think about that, journalist.
I'm so confused. There's something there.
Journalist, you must admit that the shadow anomalies are fascinating. Think about the applications. Organic waste disposal, mold removal, pest control. The possibilities are endless.
Nothing there. What? I don't know what to do.
Are you afraid of the dark? I'm not. Of all the fears I've tamed, from darkness to clowns to death, taming them made me stronger. These shadows could make the whole world stronger, force them to face their fear of darkness, and become more like me.
Oh. Einstein's not in the building. Einstein's not in the building.
Walking sideways with a lamp. Clever solution for a journalist.
For a journalist. What a cock, bro. For a journalist. Just have it in your ass, man. You fucking kidding me? What can I do? Fuck. Huge.
There we are, the entrance to research and development. I know that you're eager to explore more of Lightmatter technologies, but you overstayed your welcome long ago. If it's any consolation, I'll let you write an exclusive about me. How does that sound? Just remember that non-disclosure agreement we discussed. Also, you are trespassing, and I have a legion of lawyers.
Holy fuck, that's horrifying. The fuck can I do here? Blood, can we at least put it in English? Why are we putting it in gibberish? Come on. I'm leaving it at that. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.